Obviously, if I devote everything
Hold on.
to college, I have no time for needless things like working and taking care of myself or my possessions.
He's got to be joking. He has some kind of job in order to pay for those books of his.
And how do you afford these books of yours?
My dear friends, in return for my prayers for them, buy these books for me.
Wow. That just sounds like straight up stealing to me. I can't believe his friends would just do that.
Why do you take money from people?
Since I have no time for work, this is the only way I can acquire my funds.
Sounds like he has plenty of time to me, honestly.
Interesting. And what kind of books do you read, really?
Mostly philosophy. I'm a philosopher myself, although I haven't made any meaningful breakthroughs yet.
A philosopher? That is the last thing I would have thought of.
What's your purpose for going to Canterbury?
I hear they have a grand library there. There's a bunch of books and...
I'm pretty sure he's just a stuck-up man. All he does is read and talk about all his books. And at this point, I almost didn't hear him when he asked me a question, because he was just rambling on about those books of his.
That's why I never eat peas before midnight. Amazing what you can learn from books. I hear you're a pretty decent lawyer. Do you have any good cases?
Ha! I've got plenty. I've got one where a case with the chicken. I've got a case with the lamb. I've got a case with the murderer, babies. I got all kinds of cases. I'm in every single one.
She got so high and mighty when I talked about taking money from my friends, but it really should be a crime to talk so much about boring stuff like this.
That's my favorite one by far. Yep, definitely it.
Impressive. What reason in particular are you going to Canterbury?
Honestly, between me and you, I'm only really going so I can get some good cases out of it. That's about it.
Sounds like someone just wants an excuse to tell people what to do, if you ask me. Which reminds me, I've got to go collect money from my friends later this week. They owe me for a month of prayers.
That sounds interesting. Speaking of laws, is there anyone in this group acting unlawfully?
Oh, definitely. You know that monk? The way he acts sometimes? Definitely not it. I think there might be the wife of Bath, too. That girl does not need to have that many husbands. Nope.
Oh no, it's one of those people. She just talked about how the nun gives more to animals than people in need. That sounds like more of an inconvenience than a crime.
And you of all people, your fashion statement, completely unlawful. Your stealing, your unkindness to your horse, and...
Hold on. I would hardly call it stealing. They're getting my prayers in return. That sounds like a fair deal that they definitely agreed with. How could you say that I steal from people? I'm not slinking around picking their pockets.
You don't have to be a pocket picker to be a stealer. And you call yourself a holy man, when really you're just going there to steal people's money for your stupid books.
No one talked about my books like that. At least this is actual meaning behind the text. All of your legal jargon is just some sneaky way to get people in trouble.
I cannot believe you're accusing me of being the most selfish person here when you're going around stealing money from your friends and the only reason they give you money is so you can go away from them.
Oh yeah, well...
Ha! I really got him there. He has to study up on those comebacks.
Yeah.
Shut up!
Well, looks like we're getting close to our destination. Suppose if we're gonna have to survive the trip on the way back, I can make it.
Yeah, I guess we will.
Alright, here goes. I'm sorry you felt the need to tell me that I'm wrong, even though I'm clearly not. But I also apologize for trashing the things you read about. I respect how knowledgeable you are about the things you do for work. And I take back my statement that you're a sneaky, no good typical lawyer who uses the law to get people in trouble.
Okay, so you are wrong. Just gotta say it. But let's just agree to disagree and just move on and just part ways and never have to see each other again.